Two.
Hey. And then I choke on
Did
my
you get
spit.
choked up, honey bun? My goodness.
Too much
Don't
fun.
don't hurt herself.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. I died a little. It's fine.
Just a little bit. You'll get over it.
I never did it. It's fine. Okay.
So here's something funny. Ryan is in the kitchen and he's
That's
watching
fine.
our show and I can hear it
Is he
through the
giggling?
wall.
Because I choked.
Yeah. He's either in the kitchen or he's in the living room and he has it on the big TV and it's turned way the hell up.
Oh, turn it down, Ryan. Nobody likes us
Look
that.
at what I'm calling him out.
Oh, hello, Mim. I
I said,
heard you
ma'am?
had a hell of a show last night, ma'am. Famous. Mr. Breaker. Down there in the pub. Hey. And then there's Billy. Hey, Ryan. Hey, babe. Hey, Ryan.
Why do we
Here we
even
are.
have husbands?
Because look, this is what they buy me my clothes. I don't even have to
Aww.
I don't have to try clothes on. I don't have to pick it. He just knows me. How perfect is this?
Is that your new Valentine's Day?
Yeah. I got this for Valentine's Day.
It's really pretty. I like that red. That's like it's
favorite one. He said it's my oldest one that I have, so I'm gonna fully appreciate that because I'm not a pleat person, which is basically like extra fabric in the back. I'm not here for it. But
you want to see what my hubby got me? You're gonna be jealous.
I will. I mean, I don't drink that much water, but
It's a half a gallon.
that's
But
crazy.
check this out.
What are those
Check
called?
this.
Those have a name.
This one is dude, I'm like free promoting here. It's the H2O capsule is what this one is called.
So
But
I
it has
know
a spot for like your cell phone and it's got a little pocket on the back for like your credit cards.
You just carry your water bottle. It has all your essentials. So
and it has like this long carry strap.
Yeah. Facebook user. Easier to go to YouTube, the Sideshow, Bearded Family Network.
Okay, it says, "Hey babes." So I'm guessing that's a female.
Oh no. Hi babes. And then Sissy. My hillbilly Sissy face. She's live and in action from the recovery room.
Yes.
And then we have Mr. Stash.
Mr. Mustachio.
We're gonna check in about Hilly B in a few. She's doing good though. And also, my mom better be watching because if she's not, she's fired. Just saying.
I don't technically think you can fire your mom. That is not a judge's gavel.
Bet.
You are not the judge. We're just judgy, that's all.
Oh, it's Jen Parks. It's Jen. It's Jen. No, you're
just
not.
Jen.
You know better, ma'am.
Jen needs a show and just call it Just Jen.
Just Jen. But it would be like a fancy like gin glass, you know?
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Except gin is not.
Gin, if you do that, we get like 40%.
Like gin and juice, like fruit juice.
Like rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on?
On gin and juice, laid back. With my mind on the beards and my beards on my mind.
Oh, look at you. Look at you with the remix.
Look what I just said. They don't call me for no reason.
That's pretty impressive on the fly. I'll tell you what. So let's roll our intro.
Yeah,
let's roll the intro real quick because we haven't done that. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Every time. Every time. Dude, I made it. I know when it's going to end, and still every
It's
time.
because you ended it at like this.
Do you know how hard it is to get the timing down on those things?
It's perfect.
It's so hard to get the timing down.
It's perfect.
Okay, so we have a few things to talk about tonight.
Fun stuff, guys. Holy
But
moly.
first,
Hi guys.
yes.
Hi.
But first, can we do a little shout out to this lady right here?
My hilly dilly sissy face.
It's
Hillary.
Billy.
Hilly Williams, I know you're there watching. She's currently in a little hospital bed in Cleveland. She's in one of the best hospitals she can be in. She had surgery.
Yeah. What'd you say? It was like 8 hours?
It was I think 7 altogether.
Oh,
Recovery was about 2 after that. But she's
yeah.
doing really good. She got up this morning, which is my little overachiever. Got up this morning and walked the hallway. She's doing really good. Yes, we love you, Hilly. Prayers for Hilly. I'm just gonna tell you, my little sis, she's a freaking rock star, and
She's a trooper, bruh.
if she can get through it, anybody can get through it. But we are all here for her, all day, every day.
Yeah.
And we love you, Hilly. We're praying.
And Hilly,
loving you from afar.
yes.
You have a big fan bam around here that just
yeah.
You. So.
And I work midnight, so if you need somebody to talk to at like
if you can't sleep,
1 a.m. Hi. I'll be
messaged me this morning at 5 and was like, Sissy, are you up? I'm like, girl, I've been up. So we talked for about an hour or two, and she's doing really good. She's in high spirits. Per usual, you can't knock her down. She's doing great. So
Dude, I'm pretty sure she just like smiled through the whole surgery.
She probably did.
I mean, not because of the drugs or anything, but just because she's always smiling.
Flat out was like, sis, I'm in pain. I don't wish this on anybody. It's not great, but she's a rock star and she's shining through it like my shining star she is. So
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And yes, okay, let's let everybody have their moment. Hatton loves Hilly. Cajun loves Hilly. Everybody loves Hilly. Hilly Dilly. All right. If you guys want to send her a get well card, just get with me and we'll just blow her mailbox up. Let's do that.
Or singing telegram. Hilly would love that.
Oh. No, she wouldn't. No singing telegram.
I'm like, no, she probably wouldn't.
There's my sissy face. Oh, all right. Let's not make her laugh or cough or anything today.
Yes.
Nothing.
Hilly, stop watching the show.
I love you, Dilly.
Oh,
all right. We're gonna get her healthy and ready and to some comps.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But a hell of a comp. A heller of a comp.
Where?
Was it last weekend?
Was it last weekend?
Last weekend. And maybe, was it Florida? The Sunshine State?
Was that the Maine Event?
Are we super confused? I think it was the Maine Event.
I think so. There are too many comps.
So,
and
I mean,
I'm not saying there are too many. I'm saying there are like too many for me to remember the names of and where they are.
Bethany is. No, I'm just saying. So we had some comps happen recently.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a most beautiful Whiskerina, who is fairly new around the world, and she
really
spring And this chick, in my opinion,
Is
killed
that it?
Killed it.
I'm sorry, but I want that hanging in my house.
I'm sorry. We both like, I'm sorry, but.
But can you make me one?
And I have to point out, take a peek at the top.
Uh-huh.
Those are horns. Cow ears.
Nuh-uh.
Under the fur.
No way.
That's a whole ass moo cow in the wildflowers, I think. That's just my perspective on it. That's what I would see is a moo cow.
Well, why don't we ask the creator of?
Let's bring this whole lady on.
Okay, here we go.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
How are you?
Are we correct in the moo cow and the wildflower?
Yes, I went with the Highland cow because they're native to Scotland, and then I did Scottish thistles and heather, which are also native to Scotland, and then I have my clan tartan of the Douglas clan around it.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
OMG.
you.
My vote all day long. I love it.
Like you had a whole. It was just all there.
It's a theme.
I want to know.
What was that?
How
it came to be?
Did you travel with this one?
Yes.
How?
Very carefully.
I was at Hobby Lobby last week, like looking at like stacks of like 5 big long Tupperware containers with lids with handles, and I'm thinking, will this be big enough? Like, how do you travel? Because I travel a lot.
Yeah, no, I laid it down in the car, and sadly, because I didn't have anything to really put it in, it was just in a Kroger bag. You do what you have to do, like, protect it, and then like when I transferred it from the hotel room, I put it in my green carry-on, so that way it wouldn't get wet with all my other stuff I needed to put it on with. So, but yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
You killed him. I don't really say, but like, you're amazing. Like. You took the bull by the horns, ma'am.
Yes, I did. There's me and my hubby.
Awesome. I love that. I feel like
I see the horns.
Outranking his and that.
Well, it's like I had just like if I'm going to be up here and compete, my husband's known for stylish stash, natural beard. It's like going, we gotta, rival that mustache he gets himself up into. So I'm like, we're gonna do
That's a good pick right there.
Yeah, it is. That was from one of the professional photographers.
Tallahassee. Good evening, country.
I don't know, that look you've got in your eye, that's kind of intimidating.
That is like a whole costume.
That's what I'm saying. I love that.
But that's what we mean about like judging and people just getting up close and looking and
yes. And when you're with Whiskerina, you really got to bring your A game, man. You got to bring a costume or like a character or like something fun. You can't just walk across like. I mean, you can. But it's just way funner if you just embrace it and have fun with it.
That's the fun of it. But see, I had an elastic part up here.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. So there's there's the tartan part. Oh, let me get it into the thing, and then like you have. I had to get creative and make thistles. Let me go this way. There we go. No, we're gone. But yeah, I had to make thistles because you couldn't find them. But it was elastic on top, and I had the sides come up high enough, and I just took my hair and like covered it and pinned it in, so you couldn't see how it was attached. And then this was like literally like some spirit gum and some double-sided tape to help keep it up.
Tape or double-sided?
Double-sided tape and some spirit gum.
Girl, you are brave.
Isn't the spirit gum so fun?
I've never used spirit gum, but I live by toupee tape. Like, if I can't adhese my beard with toupee tape, I ain't going.
Well, I did the two-sided tape to like this for a little extra security. Because I'm like, I don't want this falling down, so.
Your lip wiggles, you sneeze, you sweat.
They ask you to
talk.
It's over. So.
Yeah. Move it. A lot of judges ask you to like shake it around, you know.
Yeah.
So,
That's one thing we didn't mention last week when we were talking about comp stuff is judges will ask you to talk.
Yeah. They want you to move around. They want your mouth to move. They want you to move your head.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bethany said, they kind of like even with men, they want you to kind of lift up and like see if you have made it this or if it's just here or if it's just, you know, like they just want to know. But you killed it.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Yeah. So when me and Ray were up in LaGrange for the You Matter comp up in a few weeks back, and we Leslie Phillips of North Florida Facial Hair Society. Yes, she's so sweet. She's wonderful. She was like, I don't have anybody for crafty lasses, and I'm like, okay, I'll make one. Because I was kind of thinking about certain things like doing one of both thistles or doing like, you know, tie and whatnot. But I kept having this idea in my head to do the Highland cow head, and I could not get it out of my head. I couldn't get it out. It's like I have to do this. I have to see this come to fruition. And so, like, the week of, I went ahead, like, on Sunday, I went and bought all my stuff. Monday, made the horns. I had to call my mom and be like, hey, how do you work with Sculpty clay a little bit to make sure I got ideas to make this work? So yeah, the horns are Sculpty clay. I baked them. So, like, I get at home after work, I'm doing something. And then Tuesday was finishing the whole mustache. Wednesday was getting the beard shape. So, like, this is, like, the second beard shape. The first beard shape was, like, out to here. And I was a little bit intense. And I went, boobs and beard are not going to work together.
It's too much.
This is too much. And I'm like, we're going to change this. And luckily, I had one more piece of felt to work with. So I cut it up and did it how the style went here. I took out my sewing machine that my husband bought me like 2 years ago. I'm like, we're going to have to get this out. And we're going to have to sew some. So we got that out. And I felt so accomplished when I got it threaded by myself. So I'd never threaded a sewing machine before. They were always threaded beforehand. So that was a new ball game. Just a lot of fun watching me get excited over the most smallest thing. Thank you, Andrew.
He did. She did.
But it was a whole lot of fun. It was just a great time. It was just me and one other girl, and she took first, and I'm really proud of her for it. So it was her first official win. She's been doing it for 3 years, and she got it. So I'm really, really proud of her. So
that's awesome. See, and the fact that you can like congratulate that's what Serina's about. I think. Yeah. Personally,
we're here to lift each other up.
We're all just here for fun and to lift each other up and have a blast with it, and you can't go wrong. Man,
no,
you can't go wrong.
Like no, I mean all I'll say for fun is like I'll get you next time, you know, but you know it's all in good fun.
and that's when you get your arch nemesis.
Well, I wouldn't consider that.
It's mine's Bethany because I'll never be as good as Bethany, but I will always make sure she sends me a picture of her before she shows up at a comp so I know who she is. So I have like a one advantage.
You're crazy.
We have this conversation, right?
All the time, yes.
Multiple times.
Yes. But Haley, you brought something up there that like you got the sewing machine out after 2 years. You know, I know I have a sewing machine that my mother-in-law gave us, and I cannot thread that thing. I can get it started and then it just stops. You know, it hates me.
You know how to thread a sewing machine.
I'm
the least craftiest out of this bunch, and I know that you have to put the thing on the top. I'm not real sure. I think it's a bobbin or something. You thread that thing on the top. You put it through the side, around the front, through the top of the needle, bottom of the needle, and then it has to go under the little cartridge underneath. And there's another little bobbin under there. And all you have to do is hit the pedal one time and it connects.
It's hard. I actually had to watch a video to make sure I got the part where to get it to go through. Like the majority of it, I could follow the book just fine. It's like, okay, this makes sense. I got this. Like the spool's up here, the bob's in there. But I, threaded my bob and I got real excited because I was like, oh, I did it. You know, the little things in life.
I feel like we should do like a sidebar how to thread the sewing. Because listen, my dad gave me a Singer like 2 years ago.
Yep.
I still have like the sales slip, like the little yellow written sales slip in it, and I have it all threaded and stuff. But like my teeth that are supposed to move it, you know, that like bump, they don't move, and it just crunches
Okay,
up.
so
I need
I'm
a
using
machine of
one from like the early 80s. There's
Yeah.
no teeth, there's no manual move. I don't know how to, this thing hates me, but my husband can sew on a patch like it's nobody's business.
with this
He just,
machine.
it's his mom's.
Oh, so he's been using it.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
think
sewing
it's,
his Jenkos together since '86.
could you picture my husband in
Was
those?
that good? Was that
That
good?
was good. That was good.
Boy,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Anywho, but it's that sense of accomplishment of you have something in your head, you have the picture in your head, and then you work at it and you work at it and you work at it, and then it's there, and it's that whole like sense of pride, and
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
Bottom on the bobbin. Oh, and hello, ma'am. She's on her way back to Texas, I do believe.
Yes, she is.
She's not a lunchbox this trip. She's the real deal.
Yeah.
You're gonna see her live and in person.
Yeah,
Yay!
she was there at the comp too, so she was one of the one of the judges. I can't speak today.
It's Thursday. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's
We're
the
winding down the week.
Doing good. How was Valentine's Day?
Ray's good. He's downstairs doing his show right now with Bearding Without Borders. So he should be getting ready to end his release here soon, and then he'll probably step in and watch that. If you notice in this picture, Brittany, do you see the earrings that I'm wearing in there?
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, I love you for that. Those actually were made by, I'm going to get this wrong, Ashley. That's Monty's fiance. She makes those, and I purchased those from her about a year ago or so, and I just kept them on my hand, and I was like, I'm going to give these to some ladies that I meet. I'm just randomly, and you are one of them, and thank you. How cool is that? Those are You Matter leather imprinted with red glitter, bearded earrings. Those are so cool.
Yeah, no, I started those on there, but I didn't have my black and red shoes on, so that way it would be matching. But I had my green ones. I'm like going, and then I found these really cute green pair that I bought too, and I swapped out. But I was like going, like, no, if I don't find any that I like, I have these beautiful ones on here, and I wanted to make sure that it's like, so when I sent that picture to you, I was like, this needs to be sent. And so I'm like, I made sure to those stayed in my purse so that they could be worn specifically for that comp.
So awesome. Thank you so much. That's awesome. You Matter is a great cause as well.
It is. And it was such a fun comp. And me and Ray are like, we can't wait to go again next year. And if you haven't been to that comp, go to that comp. It's a lot of fun.
To put on your list, that's for sure. We have a freaking what's your next comp that you guys are traveling out to?
The next comp we're traveling out to actually is going to be the one that your next guest will be talking about. So we'll be there. And then
which one's that?
Bachfest.
Oh, Bachfest!
Yep.
I listen. I'm a dick.
No, you're good. Oh, you don't want to give too much away since, you know.
Yeah.
But,
I'm like, what? I thought you were talking about next comp. No. Yeah.
Well, I'm not competing in that one. But
you're not?
No.
You're going?
I'm going, though. Oh, I'm not going to go. Every comp. But I'm still going to show up irregardless. You know, I'm going. It's like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I'll still be there. And then Ray and I are still debating whether we go to Endgame or if we go to Battleborn. So that's the one that's up in the air.
Well, I'm going to be at Endgames.
I will
and I have not met you.
And I think all of these other people might possibly be at Endgames. I think that's a very good idea. And there's like a whole hotel block. There's a meet and greet. You can dress up. You don't have to. I'm dressing up, and I'm not competing. You dress up.
You know I'm dressing
like
up.
your favorite superhero, or whatever the hell you want to dress up like, because we don't judge.
No, just come in and have fun. That's all that matters to us.
Look, I'm just gonna say this.
It's up in the air, but it's like if we don't do one, we'll do the other. So it's
Absolutely, we love that. You guys are awesome. You guys are always out and about, and running around, and
well, last year's like the first
Killing
comp me and Ray ever went to was back in 2018, and we went to the second and last comp for Beards Behind Bars, which was so much fun. It was up in Mansfield, Ohio, at the old Ohio Reformatory, which was where they filmed.
20 minutes from me.
Yeah, and it's where they filmed Shawshank Redemption. If you don't know what it is, now you know.
Now you
really
know.
cool.
Yeah, Beards of the Old Northwest did that.
Yeah, and so we went to that one. That was our very first one. That was the first comp Ray ever competed in. Didn't even get anywhere near placing, and he had cute little baby stash going on.
Little
And baby
tiny
did to go with it. Oh, he had little curls compared to his big curls that he's got now. But we went there, and then he did a couple other comps. And then last year, we our crew of Maine Event in Kentucky, which I'm a part of, was like, you really, really need to come to this comp that was in Richmond, Kentucky, that was put on by Beard and Loathing. And so we went, and that was the first comp Ray ever won. We had a lot of fun. And then that was the first comp of the 7 we went to last year, and whatnot. So, and then this year started with You Matter, and there's like a whole bunch, and there's plenty of them, Brittany, where you and I will still be hanging out together that are coming up. And hopefully Bethany will come some of those, and I will be competing at Gant, though.
You are?
In West Virginia, I am competing. So, yes.
You there, girl.
Yes. So, yeah, the Mad Viking Women of Kentucky chapter got a little random hair up our butts, and we have a whole little funny plan. So Yay! It's going to be fun, and we're looking forward to that one.
Good. Listen, Ghent, West Virginia, I'm just telling y'all now, be there or be fucking triangle, because there ain't no square about it. We're going to have a blast.
We got our hotel room way ahead of time. Like after it was announced and whatnot, officially announced, and we're like,
you want to know a fun story? I had my hotel room last year. The day we planned it, which I have inside information, called the hotel, was like, I want my room from last year. They're like, I'm sorry, just rented it out. You want to know who did it? I said, is his name Phil? Taxi Phil by chance? Put me in the room next to him. So that's what we did.
That works.
But unfortunately, I had to bump my reservation because I'm going a day or two early because I'm going whitewater rafting.
That is a lot of fun.
So if we all want to get West Virginia a day early, we're going to do that. And then we're going to go to some caverns and some cool shit. So come out to that. And I'm allowed to say it now because it's out in the open. Nolan freaking Taylor. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but YouTube that man. Listen to his music. He will be there playing for our friends.
That's awesome.
We're having a private concert.
There you go.
So, charity, fun, whitewater rafting, beards,
music,
the lovely Joneses.
Some of the best Whiskerinas around.
Yeah, all the best Whiskerinas. And I happen to have a lovely, beautiful, most amazing soul in the background that her last name is Jones too. So if you're watching, you better keep watching because it's only going to get better from here.
No kidding.
Miss Haley, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
You really came in clutch this week and killed it last week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want you to know, when you sent me that message, I got a little teary-eyed. Someone going, like, but I only done my first comp. I have many more to go before I put, like, this year. And you're like, no. I'm like, okay.
That was it. That was it for me. Like, you killed it for real.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Like, from one to another, you are awesome for real.
Thank you. And Bethany, I can always work on making another one just for you.
She'll make you a cow hide.
I've
I'll
got
put
a, I've
it.
got a shadow
It'll be
box
right
that
up
one.
there.
Hide. Get it? Hide. Is that Lane or Ryan behind you?
Who?
I
What?
seen somebody come up behind you. Like,
No, I said it will be right
oh,
back there. That was
I thought
it was me.
it was.
Ooh.
I almost yelled at the kids. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Miss Haley, for coming on.
Bye.
thank
We
you.
love you. Tell your husband hello.
I will. Thank you guys for
Sorry
having me
for
on. It's been
interrupting
a
your time
pleasure.
together. But we love you and Ray. We will see you very, very, very soon.
Yes, you will.
And thank you. An awesome job.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
Dude, that beard was gorgeous.
I'm telling you right now, like, what? How cute.
You know what? You know what makes me mad? Men that have better makeup skills than me and first time whiskerinas that just just out of the
But
park.
blow it out of the water. Sam
Yeah.
Smith, one of those ones too, which I would like to get her on here and pick her brain because
Yeah. She beat me. She beat me all the pal. She got me.
she did.
She did. She
Yeah.
got me.
She killed it,
But
man.
that was like her second beard.
She does.
And I'm not saying like
her
I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm the greatest.
I do
But
believe
this
that was her first, and that was killer.
I was
The
well, it was her second.
ukulele or whatever.
Yeah, that was her second beard. Her first beard was she made one for the Peru comp,
You're right.
which was the mob comp, and she got second to me. And then it was funny because then we turn around and we go to lapel and it was first and
What's
second.
funnier is you go to me.
Well, like because it was just like it was
My
just
name's
flipped.
Bethany, and I don't believe in myself. It's only because nobody can recognize her. That's the only reason. Like, she's a new person every time she shows up. I'm dead right now. That's so
you never know who I'm gonna be.
You never know who she's gonna be. Can we talk to my best friend?
Yes, we can.
Can we bring
Are you
her
ready?
on now? I've been waiting all day. Like, I
I
literally.
thought I was your best friend. Look,
Okay,
I don't have the earrings.
Hilly first. Sandy, then you. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't be mean. No,
Okay.
I love you. I'm just saying, I didn't even know about this
God.
seconds ago. I was on the phone with Taxi
Bethany,
Phil, and
I'm
he was
sorry.
like, "How do you feel?"
It's
I don't
okay,
know
Miss
about your
Sandy.
girlfriend there.
The lovely Mrs. Jones,
Good
everybody.
evening, everyone. So
Yay!
this is a crazy little show you got going here.
It's called the Sideshow for a reason, ma'am.
It's got, but I've got a lot of experiences with sideshows, and this one's a lot different. So
How so?
being in the carnival business for many, many years.
So how
we're
can we
used
do
to
better?
the lobster man, the lobster boy,
The mermaid.
the gorilla girl, the geek eating chickens and snakes, the heads off of snakes. So
The bearded lady?
but pardon me, am I the leading lady?
The bearded lady.
On the bearded lady, yes. So those are the kind of sideshows I've got experience with. So
yeah,
that's why we're here.
You're stepping up here. You're getting
We're
there.
trying. We're trying to be a little bit crazy.
So well, good. Well, thanks for having me on.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So
Good.
I'll let you know if you're going to ask me about Valentine's Day. I was sick and in bed. So, but yeah.
Did
But,
you get flowers?
Pardon me?
Did you get flowers?
God, no flowers. We didn't do anything this year.
We didn't either.
Phil, he had to work and he was busy delivering cookie bouquets. That's his little side gig he does part-time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, and he enjoys it. So he had a busy day, but years back, we also delivered flowers for many, many florists. And we got kind of burned out on buying flowers, because when you have to do 100 deliveries, 200 a day, it gets kind of like, oh my gosh, can't stand flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
My
definitely
Did that. So, but no,
my
but
cousin owns a flower shop.
yeah. So,
And I think my dad volunteered 1 year for Valentine's Day to deliver. And he said that was it. He was he enjoyed the smiles, but then when you're delivering to like someone at work or whatever, he was like, it's awkward. So
I got to tell you, we did it for a good 10, 15 years as a part-time gig. And we did it in a pool where we gathered all the orders for a variety of flower companies and shops. And they would bring them all into a big warehouse, and we had to sort them by zip code. And then you had to use, the thing they used to have many years back called maps, paper maps, street maps.
MapQuest.
Not
no,
MapQuest. Google
map.
So just map.
Also known as a road atlas.
Yeah.
The big
ones that fold out. Yep. For the cities. And we definitely learned our way around the city of Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. So
so cool.
You kids wouldn't know what to do without.
I honestly, God, I used to go by MapQuest with address to address.
Oh my gosh!
Now, hey,
you gave
Miss
me
Sandy,
an open map,
so
we ain't going anywhere.
I'll take the compliment. I'm calling you a kid, Bethany.
Now, I was gonna say. Now, I am older. I remember the road atlas trips and trying to find the tiny little city names and the street numbers.
Isn't that amazing?
There was not even a red dot.
That was really a small town, wasn't it? So
yeah.
That's old school. But Valentine's fun.
Oh,
then I switched to the candy shop, the candy and ice cream shop. Worked there for 15 years. So Valentine's is a busy time at those types of businesses, and I was able to, I had a lot of heart boxes filled with chocolates, lots and lots.
And lots.
And lots.
So I had one of my Valentine days, there was just two of us working, and we had 25 men waiting in line to buy chocolates for their wives, girlfriends.
Last minute, of course.
Last minute on that day, and they're getting awfully antsy. So I just had to set them straight. I said, number one, the date never changes. It's always the 14th. In case
you have plenty of time.
Yes. And I said, and here's, and then the next thing, when that one man was really disgusted, I just went, I broke a nail. I said, I'll be back. I have to go to the nail salon 3 doors down. Give me 30 minutes. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. Huh? Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yes. And I said, I'll be right back. I got to take care of this. I thought this one dude was going to have a heart attack. He was so pissed off.
Oh my goodness.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yep. Have a good one. But anyway, but happy Valentine's to you both.
That's that man's horror story
right out there. So. But I got to say to Haley, since I wasn't chiming in there, what an amazing beard.
Yes.
So some girls, Whiskerinas, you girls have so much talented. I'm very envious. So I don't have that talent, but I have made a couple of them. I was
gonna say you have dabbled a bit.
A little, yeah, I did. Mainly a beard hero. I've done beards there twice.
That's our favorite.
So yeah.
While we're talking about it, yep, look at that. That's
there.
Oh, she's got her bearded hero trophy.
Honored Whiskerina.
Honored Whiskerina. Yeah.
2018.
Bearded Hero Honored Whiskerina 2018. The lovely Mrs. Jones.
So, but anyway, it is fun. I have a good time. I love going to the comps. And it's just amazing the talent the ladies have. It just blows me away. So
it's always so fun to see everybody's creations or their costumes or whatever they come up with. Like that's the best part for me. Like just watching.
Yeah, and what it's just in one's, as it's better than the next. It's like,
Yeah.
and
Like,
it's amazing. And everybody talks about it, and then the next time you see them, bam, they got something even bigger and better. It's just.
So speaking of the beard barons of Cincinnati have a little shindig coming up.
We do. Just so you know, if anybody's around, we've got our monthly meeting on Sunday at 4:00 at MVP Sports Bar and Grill in Pleasant Ridge. And they had contacted us. This would be the second time we're having a meeting there. They contacted us. They're doing want to do a beard comp in conjunction with Bachfest. Now, so they're calling it a Bachfest beard comp, and it starts at 7:00. And this is just a small local type thing. Saunders Brewing is introducing some Bach beers from their brewery, so they are kind of putting it on. So everyone's welcome, but at these type of events, we try to encourage, the locals, people, so we go out into the crowds and gather them in. Yeah.
Not local.
The locals. Locals. Yeah,
the crazies.
So we want, to introduce the club, introduce our charity work, and we really encourage people to participate, even if they don't, I can't do that. It's just for fun. But
why not?
So this is different this year. Bachfest is always the first weekend of March. And I don't know if you're familiar with Bach beer. You ever hear of it? So everybody else knows IPAs and all that stuff. It's beer, Bach beer. And they do the big unveiling the first weekend of March on that Friday night. I don't know the date. My husband probably does. March 1st. I think Friday evening, March 3rd, is the parade, which starts off the festivities. So, and then they do things on Saturday and Sunday as well. Very much family friendly. Previously, in previous years, we were on site on the premise because they were in one of the breweries of one of the buildings. That brewery, I think, changed locations. They didn't have that. So they're just doing tents. This would be the last year that they're doing the events in tents. So they're not putting on the beard competition. So
you guys outgrew that venue. If I don't.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you like beer, Bach beer is, I don't know a whole lot about it. It's German beer that gets.
Baker, our PA guy, he knows Bach beer.
They brew it in the winter and they unveil it always in the springtime. Somehow the originator, his name was Einbach or something, and it meant goats. So they have goats in the parade, and everybody wears costumes, and they have. It's a lot of fun.
Margot.
Yes, she's very well known. Margot Sharp.
Yes, that's how I know what you're talking about, because every year
they're huge. They're every year. Yes. So
and now they take Lucas, and it's a big family thing.
Yeah, everyone has such a good time. It's amazing. This year they've always previously done the bathtub races. If that's involved with the Bachfest or not, but so that kind of goes on too. But
so that's beer comp. There's no spectator fee for the beer competition. Nope. There's not a particular charity.
Nope. It's just for fun.
It's just get the community rocking involved.
So it's a nice bar, and then they're going to have a band. There's going to be music after. So I think the concert's at 7, and the band's supposed to start by 9:00. So So if you're in the area, come out. And I believe I just heard Ray, I think, is judging. They were coming in for it, so I know he's one of the judges.
So if you have been watching in the last 15 minutes, Miss Haley's husband will be there. And Miss Haley will probably be there as well.
There too, and there is a ladies category, so we're going to do a whisker.
Awesome.
And it's small. There's only like 5 or 6 categories, something simple.
They want to know, can they pet a goat?
Oh, there won't be a goat there. That's in the bar. That's
Oh,
beforehand.
man. So you have to
That's what's getting confused.
BYOG.
Right.
Bring your own goat.
Yeah.
See, now I kind of want to do like a goat beard and go.
There you go.
There you go. You're not that far. You're only
In
like
other words, so the confusion with the beard comp is that it's actually the week before Bachfest. So they're just calling it because they're unveiling some Bach beers. So so don't get confused there. But yeah, it'll still be a lot of fun. We have our club tries to do small local comps for the community. We have several church picnics that we do in the summer. And then we've just been approached by another brewery that we went over and talked to them. They are having a big beer fest the first Saturday of June when we're all in Ghent. Yeah. But some of our members not going to Ghent.
Yeah, anybody not going to Ghent.
They're having this beer fest. There's at least 20 more breweries from out of town coming in for this little festival in Northside, Ohio. At the Humble Monk Brewery. So that's a new event for us.
So if you're a beard connoisseur, if you like a flight,
if you like beer,
come out.
So
For
I'm
sure.
kind of like the Bud Light and Mick Ultra kind of girl. So
Miss Sandy is a Mick Ultra gal. Don't let her fool ya.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of activities. Now, just so you know, our big thing coming up will be we participate in a lot of parades. So Bachfest is our first one for the year. Then our next big one is opening day parade for the Cincinnati Reds. Finley Market. So that is March 30th, and all is welcome to join us. And we have a trailer float. So we always have a float. So
every year you guys do that, right?
Yes, yeah. So lucky that we got in, and we have sponsors for it, and that is so much fun. So huge parade. So
and then we also have the big whisker in October, way down the road. But it's
October 7th. So I'll put it on your calendar. So
and already booked Airbnb. We're good to go.
Good. So
we love it.
So Bethany, you need to get down.
Yes, that was actually
it's been a few years. When?
Yeah, the one I think in 2006 was I'm sorry, 2016.
Okay.
Was Ryan and I's first road trip together.
Oh, good. So
yeah, that was our first road trip.
So Mrs. Sandy, will you be at Bearded Hero?
Planning to. So
love that.
Yeah, all right.
If they're not, you will definitely see them in Ghent, West Virginia.
Oh yes, we're definitely going there. I missed that last year. My situation here is I'm Phil's mom. My mother-in-law lives with us, and I'm her main caregiver. So that will depend, if I can arrange that I can be out of town. I've got a plan.
If we can, then great. And if not, you know what? Then mom takes precedence. So that's fine.
So Phil definitely will be there. But yeah, so I'm planning. I hope so.
Well, I really am super excited and grateful to see you tonight. Because I literally today was like at work, I need to message her and just let her know that I really miss her.
It's been a while since I've seen
her. It's been too long. I feel like ever since I've known you, this is the longest we've gone.
So
it's terrible.
It'll change soon. So
yeah, we'll be there.
Sounds good. Yep, I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for asking me. This has been fun.
And Bachfest, everybody.
If you want to come on, have some fun.
Down.
Nothing serious. It's just a good time, local beard fest there. So we'll have fun. But thank you. All right.
And we'll also see Taxi Phil Sunday.
Oh, there you go. So,
I think.
On
Sunday. I think.
When he's on?
Maybe.
He's talking sometime. So.
I might have just spilled the beans. I might be in trouble. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Is Billy going to yell at you?
George. I don't know. But there's a lot of fun stuff going on. We got Bearded Hero. If anybody has a raffle basket.
Well, we're bringing one. I think Phil already piped in. We'll have it.
For Bearded Hero. Let's get the raffle basket rolling.
Hope you're collecting things.
There's
So.
gonna be a lot of fun stuff going on here real soon, guys. I'm grateful for everything that everybody does. Thank you all.
I'd like to interject just one thing, let you know if you saw posted Jim Jones, Phil's brother, the other Jones boy, lost his brother today. You know, we want to send our condolences out to him. We're thinking about him, send him hugs. You know, it's hard. So when you lose a loved one.
We're definitely thinking about you guys.
Oh.
All the love, all the hugs.
And I'm glad Hillary's doing fine, that she got through.
Yeah. We love you, Dilly. We love you, Jim. We love you, Sandy. We love you, Phil. We love you, Haley. We love you, Ray. We love you all. Man, you guys all make this possible every Sunday. Like I literally wake up on Wednesday. Like, really, are we gonna do this again? But here we are.
Here you are. You're doing good, girls.
Keep literally, like, it's super exciting for me. So
I'm glad.
You guys so much.
All right. Have a good
I love you, Miss Sandy.
Love you guys.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Man, I feel spoiled.
You are. You are.
I know. Fine.
I tell you that like every day. But it's okay. It's a good thing.
You have to keep filling that. You have a responsibility now.
I do. Okay.
You guys freaking killed it.
Oh my goodness.
I swear, it's not us that put the show on. Like, it's literally you guys that comment, our amazing guests, everybody that participates. Like, what will we do? It literally will be the FaceTime.
Yeah.
And
now we do have, real quick, I know you're ready to hop off here.
No, I'm good.
But we had, remember that thing we had asked people to do last week?
Oh, yeah. We do have some Valentines story.
Yeah,
Can I tell you one? Because I was thinking about this, and I was like, I have one. And it's funny.
Yeah, I think you have all of them.
I don't have any. Mine.
Oh, yours?
No, I have one that you don't know about.
Oh. Well, I think that's the only one we got.
No, we have another one from Mim and Pap. They're
Oh. Okay, well, do tell. Tell me.
So,
tell me all about it.
My one is funny. So, years ago, you know, young, dating, fun, whatever. Used to go on dates every Sunday. Just like drinks, dinner, nothing more. Told him I hated the movie Super Troopers. What do you think the last time was I spoke to that person?
I'm guessing that.
Because I really don't fucking like the movie Super Troopers, man. I think it's stupid. I don't think chugging maple syrup is cool or funny. I think it's corny. And if you think it's funny, I'm sorry, but whatever.
I don't know that we can be friends.
That's my funny story. I mean, whatever. Like, cool if you like the movie.
No, but I'm one of those people. I like stupid comedy
things. I'll think it's funny too.
Right. Yeah. It's just, yeah.
That's the difference.
I get it though. I get it. And that was like the last time you spoke to it? Just that was it?
We were in the truck like talking about it. He was like, "Get out."
Over a movie?
I was like, "All right, deuces, man."
I think you won that one. I think that we're gonna chalk that up as a huge win.
Deuces.
Wow. Over a movie.
And I've literally been reeling on this all week to like tell this story because lightweight embarrassing, but pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
But we have wait, Andrew's like, come on, meow. If you tell me right meow how fast you were going, I'll let you go right meow.
Yeah.
But that shit's only funny for like 30 seconds, bro. That was like 8 minutes of a movie. You meowing chicker fucker.
Yeah.
you, maple syrup chugging.
Chicken fucker. That's gonna be my new insult. My
Alright.
new.
So everybody's gonna start referencing Boots and what's the freaking movie called now?
Super
Meow.
Trooper?
Right, Meow. Super Troopers. Right, Meow. See,
Yeah.
that's how ear meowlevant. All
I
right,
don't
I'm
think you
done.
understand the concept of the meow.
Meow. I mean, I don't meow.
You know, from meow on, this is how I'm gonna talk to you.
From meow point of vision,
From meow on.
I don't meow it.
No, honey. Oh my lord.
I'm over it.
You're me over it.
To the guy to the good.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
I
so what is the Mim and Pap story?
Oh shit! Hang on, I got one. Okay. No, you're not even supposed to know who it's from. See, I ruined it
Well,
already.
you just said. For those of you that don't know, Mim and Pap are my mom and dad.
Mim and Pap are mom. Mim and Pap, they're Mim and Pap. It's not mom and dad.
They're my biological parents.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong page. Hold tight.
Like there are a lot of people's mom and dad, but they're my bio parents.
And I'm Pap to you, and I'm mom to her. It's fine.
Yeah. And you can thank my son. You can thank Lane for the Mim and Pap because he named them that.
Because he's the only one that can.
Well, it's funny because it started out as Mimi and Papal.
Pap.
No, Papal. And then as he got older, Mimi got shortened to Mim and Pap got shortened to Pap. And then one day he was just like, hey, Paps, what's up?
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give my best chance of this, but I feel like we should have brought her on to say this. My love story. When I was 18 and away from home at college, our dorm was invited to an Air Force Base dance. Of course, I went, and this cute young man asked me if I'd like to dance. That was the beginning of our love in 1967. Mm-hmm. We dated all through my college and all his years of service. We married in 1970 and started married life in Indiana. Throughout our marriage, he has accepted me and let me grow into who I am now. He is my best friend, my soulmate, my protector in my heart. He is my gentle giant with a quiet nature but loving spirit. For me, every day is a day with Paps. Unconditional and forever. And if you're not freaking crying, ma'am, we love you.
And I will tell you guys, they have been married.
That took everything in my soul.
Well, and I think
1970, like, did you guys know Janis Joplin, and why didn't you just bring her home with us?
So, yeah, my parents they've been married for, I want to say 50 years.
Time.
And they still hold hands. Yeah, they still cuddle on the couch.
Literally, they love each other. It's the most beautiful thing ever. Love it.
Yeah. And I have not one time, and I am 42 years old, put that out there. I have not one time heard my parents argue. They don't scream and shout. I mean, I've heard them like have a disagreement, but it lasts about 2 minutes. Yeah. And then that's it.
That's beautiful. We love you, Mem. Thank you so much for that. That was like the freaking topping on the cake.
The sappy little. But they're still like that.
Yeah. Hatton, We're serious, right, Meal? We're so serious.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, all right, guys. We're at an hour.
Yeah.
You know I like to cut it off then.
Yep. It's
We
time
love
to
you.
go. It's time for you to go to bed.
We killed it. I gotta go to work again, man.
And
It's a week.
I have to go to work tonight.
Crazy. You guys are crazy for still being here. It's been an hour.
It's been an hour. What are you guys doing?
I'm recommending all of you to go to therapists.
Or just be here next Thursday, because
Or
it's
just
kind
show
of like
up
therapy.
next Thursday at 7:30 and we'll talk
Yeah.
about some more shit.
Yeah. Because, I
Bearded
mean, our
Hero-
crazy
Bearded
is
Hero
fine.
baskets. I totally forgot to mention
Yes.
Pennsylvania, Bearded Sinners, Chili Cook-Off. Do you have the picture for that?
I do not.
Okay.
But it's a
Bearded
really cool
Sinners.
flyer. And if you go to, like, Chris
Bearded Sinners,
Parent's page.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Sorry we don't have it propped up. I tried. But Bearded Sinners PA, Chili Cook-Off. Make your chili, bake your chili, cornbread, eat it, participate, show up. If you're in the Philly area, come on.
Mhm.
We have Bearded Hero, raffle baskets. Come on, man. Put it together. Send it. Figure it out. Jen Anderson, Billy Breaker, anybody from Bearded Hero, really. Then we have Ghent, West Virginia, June, beginning of June.
Yep.
If you haven't booked, I really don't know what you're waiting for. Like, you're a slacker, basically.
Yeah. And then also, guys, if you want to send cards or get wells to Hilly
B,
get with Brittany.
I will get you her address. We'll get those over.
Yeah. And if you guys want to talk about anything, have a shout out. If you want to come on the show and shoot shit with us, let us know.
If you're here and you want to get to know people, we're your end, dude. We're here. We're here for it.
We got you, boo.
Love. We're here for it. All right. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, babe. I will talk to you. See all of you next week. And mwah.
Say it.
I forgot. Make good decisions.